Alright, so in this tutorial, I'm going to use ChatGPT to generate an algorithm, more like a step-by-step guide that is going to help me to create a chatbot. So this is the prompt I gave to ChatGPT. Let me bring it close. So I would like you to create a chatbot that specializes in visa and immigration to European country. The chatbot should be able to do the following. First, fill out visa application form with the input of the user. 2, pre-write motivation letters for student visa. 3, pre-write emails to ask about application status or to reveal against a refused application. 3, provide in-depth knowledge regarding all possible forms of visa and residence permits. That includes tourist, medical, work, student, family, reunion, and so on. Then the last one is provide a language test for the user to use to practice language skills. Now, GPT is able to give those out. So I'm more like telling him, ChatGPT, you can do this. So let's look at the response we have from ChatGPT. So, all right, first of all, we have here creating a specialized visa and immigration chatbot involves a combination of predefined templates, forms, etc., etc. So the first thing you do is, according to the prompt I gave it, is fill out visa application form. All right, so let's go over it step by step. So the chatbot should be able to guide users through the process of filling out visa application form by asking relevant questions and collecting the necessary information. Example, chatbot user. So this is like the first functionality of the chatbot is more like a query. The way I query ChatGPT here, the chatbot should be able to allow query the user. So more like this is the message from the chatbot. Which type of visa are you applying for? So is it tourist? So it's going to give it a bunch of options. So the user is going to be the one that is going to respond. So the user will now select something like student. Then this is going to be the next response from ChatGPT. Great. Let's get started with your student visa application. What's your full name? All right. So this is more like a template. What's your birthday? All right, and so on. So collecting the necessary data for the application. So now pre-writing motivation letters for student visa. The chatbot should be able to generate a draft of a motivation letter based on user input. So this is it. Example interaction. I can help you draft your motivation letter. What is the name of university you're applying to? Then this is the user. So this is more like a feedback loop between the chatbot and the user. So based on this response, the chatbot will be able to generate. So like what you're seeing here, I didn't have a pre-knowledge of how I'm going to go about this project. So this is like a real-time kind of approach I'm using to target this project. So from here, I already know what I'm going to do. I already know what I'm going to do. So this is how I'm going to prompt the user and get the response from the user. So now this has actually given me an idea. So since I want ChatGPT to do everything for me, first of all, for you to be able to get this prompt, you need to have an interface. So I'm going to start by asking ChatGPT to give me a website template for this project. So let me say, give me a website template for this project. So it should contain only HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So irrespective of what ChatGPT is going to give me, I know what the site should look like. Yeah, obviously I should. I know what the site should look like. So I'm going to do a lot of customizing the interface of the site. So I'll copy this code. I'll create a project file for this project. So in this project file, you are going to have the index.html, which is going to contain this code. We are going to have the styles.css, which is going to contain this other code. And we are going to have scripts.js, which is going to contain this other code. All right, so there's a bunch of functionalities here, which I'm going to explain as the video goes on. So what I'll do now is quickly, I'll take you to my computer system. Then I'll create a folder and I'll show you the folder structure. Okay, so I'm going to set the folder structure for this project. So first of all, let me create the folder that we'll be using. So let me call it Chatbot. So Chatbots, I'll quickly open up this folder on VS Code. So opening it on VS Code. So we have the project is being opened on VS Code. So we have, this is our chatbot, the folder. So this is going to contain all the code and all the assets for the visual of this web page that is going to contain the chatbot. So first of all, according to the prompt that we generated from according to the prompt we generated from ChatGPT, we need three different files. The first one being index.html, the second one being styles.css, and the last one being script.js. So that's scripts.js. I don't know if there should be an S there, but when we get to the prompt, we are going to know what to do with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go to ChatGPT and I'll get the code for each of the file that was generated using ChatGPT. So this is ChatGPT. So the first file that we have here is index.html. Now take note, I'm not going to edit anything. I'm just going to copy it the way it is. Then I'll paste it on the files that we created. So this is this. Alright, so this is for index.html. Alright, so quickly I just made an observation here. Just observe something here. Let me see if I can zoom this a bit. Alright, so I have a script.js. So the implication of this being that I need to go and edit this file name to scripts.js. So I'll rename it to not S there, normal scripts.js. So we have our index.html. So for you to appreciate the format that the view of this site is going to be per time, each time that I paste each code, I'm going to open it on the browser. So let's open this using live server. Open with live server quickly. Okay, so this is what our site looks like. All right, so we are going to go to our ChatGPT prompt and get the code for the styles.css. So this is ChatGPT. So this is the code for the styles. I'll get the code, go to VS Code, styles.css, paste it, go to index.html. Once again, open with live server, and boom. So this is a template of what our chatbot is going to look like. So the ChatGPT is going to ask the user a question. So the user is going to, for instance, here, type your message here. Now the ChatGPT is going to like, what is your name? So you are going to now type in your message. Immediately you type in your message, you click on send. All right, so this is just a template. This is not basically how everything maybe everything is going to look like this, but I'm just telling you that ChatGPT is responsible for giving us this code. Then we are going to adjust this code to our own liking to suit what we want to achieve. All right, so before I end this tutorial for this session, I'm going to get the code for the JavaScript, then I'll paste it, then I'll show you what it looks like still on the browser. So this is the code for the JavaScript. So we go to VS Code, script.js, paste it here, still go to our index.html. Let's open with live server, and here we go. So when you look at this critically, you see that there is no change. That's actually because JavaScript has to deal with the logic, right? So in the next tutorial, we are going to work on the code we have here, and we are going to call the real ChatGPT AI to get the response from the user and also give us the prompts that we are going to use to type in our details. And for this to really make sense, you need to see the tutorial. So if you have watched till this point, I want you to quickly go to the next video where we deal with the logic aspect of this site. So thank you for watching. If you want us to make more content like this, I would really appreciate you subscribe to the channel and click on the notification button, and also like the video to help us push this video to more viewers. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.